everybody, my name is Little Al, and I got a message for all the Alabama haters. Get that hate out your heart. It don't look good on you. Jealousy is not a good thing. The only reason you hate the Alabama Crimson Tide is because you jealous of them. You jealous of their success and you're jealous of their history. Don't be jealous. Just hope and pray that your team can put in the work and be like the Alabama Crimson Tide, but I don't care how much your team try to be like Alabama Crimson Tide or wish they was like the Alabama Crimson Tide. They will never be like the Alabama Crimson Tide because there is only one Alabama Crimson Tide and they reside in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. They play at Bryant-Denny Stadium on Nick Saban Field. That's the only Alabama Crimson Tide there will ever be. No matter how much your team want to be like them, no matter how much they try to imitate them or emulate them, they will never be the Alabama Crimson Tide. So get that out your head. And for all you fans of other teams like LSU Tigers, we seen what you are on last night. Like the Texas A&M Aggies. They fans sitting on top of the world. But you best and believe they don't want to see the Alabama Crimson Tide in the SEC Championship, because just like Alabama been doing, they will lay them the rest too. Just like those Missouri Tigers. We seen what they are on last night also. Tennessee Volunteers. You 2 out of 18 against my Alabama Crimson Tide. You don't want none of this. You don't want no more. I know you don't. To them mud dogs down there in Athens. Give it up. Give it up. Every time you see the Alabama Crimson Tide, rewind, repeat. That's all it is. And you fool-ass mud dog fans always talking about, we'll see you again. You know you don't want it, because you know it's going to be the same result. So shut up and stop talking about it. You ain't in your DNA. You ain't tough enough. You ain't tough enough. Your damn coach, 1-7 against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Your damn coach, 0-2 against Coach Kalen DeBoer. You thought the retirement of Nick Saban was going to make your program better, was going to bring you consistent wins against the Alabama Crimson Tide. But it ain't brought you nothing but misery. That's all it has brought. The Mud Dogs of Athens, Georgia. You Mud Dog fans, you got the most hating fans in all of college football, and you harbor the most hate towards my Alabama Crimson Tide. Well, guess what? Me, Little Al, ain't taking it no more. I will refuse to continue to be silent. Kangaroo Black, he has been going to bat for Coach Kalen DeBoer and the Alabama Crimson Tide. But y'all always up in his ear, hating. Well, guess what? I am here now. I'm going to take some of the heat off old Kangaroo Black. Me as Little Al, the Alabama fan that I am, I can take no more. I can no longer be silent. And every time Alabama get a win, I'm going to be on you haters' ass, because I know you haters ain't going to do nothing but hate and keep on hoping and wishing that the Alabama Crimson Tide will fall. But I'm here to tell you, it won't happen, so give it up. Give it up. All your laughing and giggling and partying days are over. You laughed and you giggled when the great Nick Saban retired. You laughed and you giggled when Alabama went down in defeat to the Vanderbilt Commodores. You laughed and you giggled when the Alabama Crimson Tide went down in defeat to the Oklahoma Sooners. You laughed and you giggled when the Alabama Crimson Tide went down in defeat against a Michigan Wolverine, and you laughed and you giggled when the Alabama Crimson Tide went to Tallahassee and went down in defeat against the Florida State Seminoles. And now look at you, all that laughter, all them smiles is no more, cause Alabama under Coach Kalen DeBoer is doing what? Kicking ass and taking names. All four ranked opponents that they have faced, whether it's at home or on the road. Number one, we went to Athens, Georgia to face the Mud Dogs of Athens in their home stadium, Sanford Stadium, between the hedges, and it was all over with. We kicked the Mud Dogs' ass. That's what they did. And then we invited those Vanderbilt Commodores in the Bryant Dennis Stadium, Nick Saban Field, a team that we went down in defeat in 2024 that put all the smiles on you haters' face. They came to Bryant Dennis, Nick Saban Field, and when it was all over with, ass kicking. Yes, it was. And then Missouri Tigers, they came. Well, my mistake. We went to Columbia, Missouri, and did what? Kick that ass. And then they called themselves coming to Bryant Dennis Stadium, Nick Saban Field, and I'm talking about Tennessee Volunteer, and when it was over with, ass kicking, and every one of those fan bases was hating on my Alabama Crimson Tide, saying what they was gonna do to my Alabama Crimson Tide, but all of them fell at the feet of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Coach Kalen DeBoer, Ty Simpson, Ryan Grubb, Kane Womack, the kings of college football. And guess what else? The Alabama Crimson Tide will be in the SEC Championship game. And Alabama Crimson Tide will be your hating ass 2025 SEC champions. And all you haters just gotta deal with it. We know you hate it. We know you can't stand the bad. We know that we're gonna take you into the depths of despair, the depths of depression. But me as little Al, I don't give a damn. Cause you don't give a damn when you doing all this hating, all you hating ass. Alabama fans all across the SEC want Alabama and their fans to support your team, always saying that y'all don't support the SEC. Well, you know why that is, because of all the fan bases outside of the Alabama Crimson Tide fan base, they don't support the Alabama Crimson Tide. They hate them so much, they want to get a laugh off them till they go to the extent of making a mockery out of themselves with so much hate that they have against the Alabama Crimson Tide. And me, as little Al, will tell you I don't support no team outside of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And saying that, I just want to say, damn the SEC. Matter of fact, Alabama is the only team inside of the SEC with the DNA and the pedigree of straight winners. Yes, you heard it first, coming from Little Al. And I said it once, I said it again. Damn the SEC, I'm all about Alabama. Hold on 1 minute, I just want to tell you this. I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby. So anybody else, any other team that's inside the SEC, damn you and your fans. I just want you to know that. I want you to know it's all about the Alabama Crimson Tide, nothing and nobody else. You thought you had some laughs on yesterday. You thought my Alabama Crimson Tide was going down to those South Carolina Gamecocks. Not so fast. You thought you was about to bask in the misery of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Not gonna happen. So get it out of your mind. Get it out of your heart. And I'm talking about all that hate that y'all are harboring for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Get it out. Let it out. It don't look good on you. Because the more you hate Alabama, the more you gonna be disappointed. And the more disappointed you are, the more miserable your life gonna be. Sure is. And just like KB said, every time Alabama Crimson Tide get a win, me as Little Al is gonna be more and more obnoxious. And I trust and believe you will see more of me. This ain't the end. I done told you I done been quiet long enough. I got a voice now. And I'm gonna use it. And you haters are gonna hate it. So you come at me. You come at Kangaroo Black. You come at the Alabama Crimson Tide. You gonna regret it. Cause you gonna hear from me. And there's one thing I won't do. I won't lie to you. I'm going to tell you about your team, and I'm going to tell you how my Alabama Crimson Tide is just that much better than the team that you supporting. Hate don't look good on y'all, man. Get that hate out your heart. Don't be jealous. Jealousy is not a good thing. Jealousy gets your feelings hurt. But guess what? My Alabama Crimson Tide will hurt more than your feelings. You don't never go against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Don't never talk bad about the Alabama Crimson Tide, because every bad word you speak against the Alabama Crimson Tide will come back and bite you. You heard it here from Little Al. I can tell you, I won't lie to you, I won't tell you nothing but the truth. Damn right. It is what it is. And I'm going to leave you with this. Stop hating on the Alabama Crimson Tide. Because if you stop all that hating, your team just might have a little bit more success. Not against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Maybe against other programs. Because Alabama Crimson Tide is top tier, baby. Top tier. So until next time, because I know it'll be a next time, because you haters can't stop hating. So until next time you see Little Al, try your best to get some of that hate out your heart. Because every time I come back, it's going to be worse and worse on you damn haters. Until the biggest haters of all, the Mutt Dog fans. Your Mutt Dogs just ain't good enough. And you or your Mutt Dogs don't want to see the Alabama Crimson Tide ever again. But if you so happen to see the Alabama Crimson Tide, you already know the results. I'm tired of hearing these lies y'all be saying, or reading these lies y'all be saying. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. You Mutt Dog fans, is the worst fan base in all of college football. The most delusional fan base in all of college football. The dumbest fan base in all of college football. To think that you're going to get a victory over the Alabama Crimson Tide. You are currently 1-10. As I stated before, your current coach 1-7 against the Alabama Crimson Tide, and your current coach 0-2 against the Alabama Crimson Tide current coach, Coach Kalen DeBoer. After you celebrated the retirement of the great Nick Saban, thinking that was going to start a new trend. Well, guess what? New face, old trend. That's all it is. So, I'm going to leave you with this. You haters can hate all you want, but it ain't doing nothing but making you look like fools, while my Alabama Crimson Tide keep on kicking ass and taking names, and like old Kangaroo Black say, y'all be blessed. And remember, we don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, and roll damn Tide.